are underway in Buffalo. Pulls it in at the 13. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Well, how's that for an early storyline? Some people are asking the ushers where their seat is, and boom, we've got a score on the board, a fumble return on the opening kickoff.
And this is where all the tailgating groups are looking at each other saying, maybe we need to get to the stadium just a little bit earlier next time.
But, man, those bratwursts, they're good, Charles. They're good. Wentz to throw on the first play from scrimmage. And they're going to get two more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly, 8-zip. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Play action. Now it's Allen. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills drive it right down the field to score on their opening drive. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. Wentz bringing the Commanders up for 1st and 10. Right at the 30. Working from the gun, Wentz.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Back to the air on second down, Wentz.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now Wentz. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
On first down, right back to Gibson.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On second and 9, Wentz. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas from 19 yards away.
And the Commanders have taken the lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 56 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run it again with Cook.
Jamin Davis there to bring him down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
On second down, Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
He'll check this down to Hines.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Five yards remain on second down.
Back to the ground, Cook. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Third down, here's a run by Cook.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. First down. They run here with Singletary, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs as time expires in the first half.
And the Bills get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half.
You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
All
really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw it. Wentz winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field. And really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Play action. Now Wentz.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Man open, here is Crowder. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
On play action, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Reggie Gilliam. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bills have broken the tie. Allen will try to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Flush to his right. And this one's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now this incomplete, and I don't see any flags coming out. He was clearly in the pocket, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, and that brings up 4th down.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing again on second down. Wentz. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. On first down, Wentz. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Throwing now is Wentz. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. They'll try to run it with Gibson. Calling no gain on the play, so no help there. And now fourth and goal. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Commanders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the fourth. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on second down, Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen sliding out of the pocket.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Again, it's Cook.
And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Allen.
Escaping the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
Keep playing fellas all day. Woo! 52's the mic right here, right? 52's the mic. We all go.
Allen.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jamin Davis. And it's a big play there to secure the football. And, folks, we are headed to overtime.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. Pulls it in at the 13 and taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Allen now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Gets this one to Morris. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it.
They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills.
We needed extra extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all, and then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great, great game that we bore witness to.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
What can Wentz do now with his drive? Flushed out right. Taking a shot for Samuel. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. And now once again, they'll line up to go for two.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Take four. Take four.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead.